Hi, how's it going?
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Awesome. Awesome. So let's see. Where did we leave off last time? What was the lesson? Remind me, please.
Yeah, I'm studying the course of intermediate. Now, maybe I will. We will do fitness and sport.
Okay. That's what I just did this exact lesson yesterday, and so I couldn't remember, which ones I do with who sometimes. So, all right. Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate it.
Okay, no problem.
All right. So, warm up. Do you play any sports?
Yeah, um, I used to play tennis when I was in school, but nowadays I prefer to go for a walk or running, and from time to time I play tennis.
Nice, nice. When you played in high school, did you play like competitively or was it more like for fun in PE class or
Be a class and for fun.
nice. Nice. Yeah, I haven't played tennis since high school in PE class and I have a friend who likes it. So I've been telling her like, "Hey, I want to get back into it. It's a fun game. I want to go play with you."
Yeah.
Yeah. And so now you're kind of just more into um like general fitness, like walking, running, things like that?
Yeah, nowadays I prefer go for a walk or running because it's easy to do. I can do this sports in any place or at any time, maybe in a park or here where I live. There are specific places in every neighborhood for walking and running.
Yeah. Well, that's true, right? You can do it anywhere, anytime. You don't need equipment. You don't need partners.
Yeah.
So it does sound like you exercise pretty regularly. Like how often do you do that?
Sometimes twice a week. Yeah, twice a week.
That's good. That's good. I think it's important to stay healthy. You know what I mean? I've watched some people in my family and in my life kind of get to those later stages of life where they weren't healthy, and I've seen people grow older that did stay healthy, and they have a much higher quality of life.
Yeah.
All right. So um, the last question is, describe your favorite sport or exercise. Um, you know, would you say that like tennis is still one of your favorites or running like what would you say you enjoy the most?
Yeah, I think I enjoy the most by playing tennis. I think,
Okay.
yeah, uh, tennis it helps us to get off stress by running, and I think it's active. This sports helps us to be more active. If I want to describe this sport, I think tennis is a sport that is played either individual against a single opponent or between two teams of two players.
Yeah. When you played, did you play singles or did you play doubles?
Single, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like if I tried to play with doubles with somebody, I'd probably crash into them.
I think it's difficult for me to play double. Single, it's easier.
Yeah, you have to be pretty coordinated, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, cool. Well, here we have kind of our key words for the lesson. Like always, let's just kind of, start. Let's go through them and just talk a little bit about what they are. So, what's this
yeah.
first one?
The first one, warm up, to prepare our body by doing some gentle or simple exercises before starting doing any sports or any physical activity.
Yeah, it's kind of like this guy in the picture, right? He's stretching, get the blood flowing to the muscles, hopefully prevent injury, that sort of thing.
Okay.
What's
Uh,
the next one?
the next one, get into shape. Maybe I don't sure. but maybe to lose some pounds to become strong or fit.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You know, being in shape is being fit, right? So if you're going to get into shape, that means you're out of shape. So to get into shape is basically to exercise or eat healthy so you can lose some fat, you know, like you said.
Yeah. The third one.
Mhm.
Okay. Cricket training. Actually, I'm
Let
not
me
sure.
help you with that one.
Yeah.
So C is a hard one, right? Sometimes C sounds like an S, sometimes it sounds like a K. In this particular word, the first C is like an S and the second C is like a K. So it's circuit.
Circuit. Okay. Actually, I don't know.
So circuit training is a specific type of exercise where you go from one thing to the next, right? So maybe you do some push-ups, then you do some pull-ups, then you run a little bit, then you do some sit-ups, then you lift some dumbbells, right? So it's a circuit, as in you kind of go from one thing to the next. So it's a
Yeah.
specific type of way of working out.
Yeah. And the first one, push-ups. Maybe when someone lying flat and try to push his body by using his arms and keep his back straight and keep his legs straight also.
Yep, exactly. Just like in the picture here, it's good for building chest muscles and triceps.
Yeah.
So now we're down on the second row.
Okay. Cool down. Actually, I'm not sure about this.
So think about a warm up, right, is what you do right before you exercise. A cool down is what you do after exercise. And it's kind of for the same reason. It's to, you know, stretch your muscles, you know, before a workout, right? You're kind of getting blood into the muscle. And over time, your muscles kind of build up waste. You know, it's anactic acid. So a cool down, you kind of stretch to help your body kind of get rid of that waste, that acid. So it's similar to a warm up. It's just after the exercise instead
Yeah.
of before.
Yeah. And the next one, keep fit. Maybe to do regular exercises, maybe twice a week or day after day, to keep your body strong and healthy.
Yeah, exactly, right. And get into shape, right? You're out of shape, so you're exercising to lose weight. But to keep fit means you're already in shape, right? You're already fit. You're just exercising to stay that way.
Yeah. And then the next one, cardio.
Cardio, yeah.
Exactly. I don't know the meaning.
So your heart and all of your blood vessels, in the medical field, they're called the cardiovascular system. So cardio being the heart, vascular being all the veins. So cardio is anything you do just to get your heart pumping and heart beating. So running, bicycling, swimming, more kind of endurance or stamina exercises where you go at a steady pace for a while.
Yeah.
Running is the main type of cardio that we all think of.
Maybe doctors do like examination to measure the rate of your heart, like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
People that are like athletes that do a lot of cardio, they have a lower resting heartbeat. So that's what a doctor kind of checks.
Yeah.
All right.
Sit ups. Maybe when someone also lying flat on his back and try to push his shoulder up in order to make the abdominal muscles stronger.
Yeah, yeah. Just like in the picture, they lay on their back, you know, they sit up, and that makes the stomach or the ab or abdominal muscles stronger, like you said. Good job. All right. Out of all of these things, you know, which ones do you relate with? Which ones are part of your life?
Maybe keep fit by walking and running. I try
And what type of
regularly.
exercise?
Yeah, what type of exercise we can do? Actually,
So you said you run and you walk. What
yeah.
type of exercise is that on this page?
Oh, okay. Maybe keep fit. Yeah, keep fit and cardio.
Yeah, cardio is the answer I was looking for, right? So when you run, your heart starts to beat, right? It burns calories, so it keeps you fit in that way.
Yeah,
Do you warm up or cool down?
yeah. I warm up before I started running. I tried to walk, not at high speed, and after that I started to um, to to walk faster, and after that I start running.
I see. So you work your way up.
Yeah,
Good. Yeah, no, I'm pretty much the same way. I like to go to the gym to keep fit, do some cardio, lift some weights, and I always stretch and warm up, and then I walk home from the gym to to cool down. So sounds like we have a little bit similar of a routine. Not exactly the same, but similar. So this question: why is it important to do the warm up and the cool down when exercising?
yeah. Maybe to avoid harm or injury our body.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly it. If you just go out and immediately start running, right, and then when you're done, you just sit down in a chair, um, that's really hard on your body. It's hard on your muscles. But if you kind of build yourself up like you do, you stretch your muscles before and afterwards, it helps your body prepare, it helps your body recover, and all of that prevents injury,
yeah.
right? And so getting into shape then, how do you think that helps in sports? Like you're running. How do you think running would help you play tennis maybe?
Can you repeat again, please?
Yeah, so how does exercise like running help you with sports? So like do you think your running would help you play tennis better?
Yeah, I think running helps us play tennis or do any other sport better because I can keep keep active, keep my body active, and use to play sport.
Right. So if if you weren't exercising, maybe you'd run out of breath on the tennis court or you wouldn't be able to run as fast. So, getting into shape and exercising, improves your performance. It makes you,
Yeah, I think.
stronger and healthier.
Yeah, like running or cycling prepare our body to do exercises that more difficult.
Yeah, exactly. Good answer. All right. So we've already talked about this a little bit, right? It sounds to me like keeping fit is pretty important to you. You play some sports when you can. You do some exercise. So let's focus on this second question a little bit more. So thinking more specifically of sports, what are some of the benefits of sports?
Yeah. To keep our body healthy and strong, and also our mental health. Sport is good for our mental health, and it helps us to get off stress.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping you would say, right? We always think of the physical benefits, but to be honest, one of the main reasons I try to exercise in the morning is the mental benefits.
Yeah,
When you get your blood flowing throughout your body, it doesn't just flow through the muscles you're using; it flows through your brain.
yeah,
And I know this is anecdotal, but I know that when I work out and I sweat a little in the morning, I feel sharper the whole rest of the day. I feel happier. I really feel like I get a lot of mental benefits, from exercise too. Do you
yeah.
feel the same way?
Yeah, actually, if I have any problem or if I live in a stress because of something bad happened to me, the first thing I think about it to go for running or for a walk. That helps That helps me a lot to get rid of stress and uh, to get my balance.
Yeah. I I feel the same way, especially when something particular bad happens in life, because, you know, things happen. If I go out for a walk or if I, you know, go to the gym, it helps me kind of, you know, focus and just kind of de-stress, like you said. So yeah, I think there's a lot of mental benefits to exercising as well.